So, overall utility of Quincy is undeniable. It's 10 out of 10. Hello everyone, my name is KK and today we are reviewing another hero and also one of the best heroes in the game. The game has been developing this way that we have at least half of the heroes that are really good, and then we have the other half that is rather niche, and we have Ezili. So, today we're speaking about Quincy. Quincy is the most famous hero that you can find in BTD 6, because you get to complete the tutorial in the very beginning of the game where you're playing 10 rounds and you are placing Quincy here there. So in the beginning of the game it looks like this. Quincy is in the logo of the BTD 6, in the banner. Not the logo, just in the banner. Then it's in the banner of BTD Battles 2, so it's a rather famous hero, and they like to use this guy in marketing a lot. Quincy has two skins, the Robo Quincy and the Wolf Quincy. And that's about it about the customization. Also, you have the Fireworks Quincy, Cyber Fireworks, like it replaces the arrows with the fireworks. It's purely customization and it doesn't add any functionality to your hero. Okay, now that we are clear with that, let's begin playing with this hero. Okay, Impossible. How are we gonna evaluate the heroes and what is the criteria? Okay, let me place the Quincy here. Boom. Then here and submarine over here. Good. So we have the small balloons, but it won't matter much. We have such criteria: overall utility, meaning the experience that you have with the hero. Usually I base all of those hero reviews based on my personal opinion and experience with those towers. It is pretty important to have the good experience with them, because if you struggle on any specific point, this overall utility points diminish, and you need to have the really good experience to have the highest score, which this hero has. Quincy has no apparent weaknesses in the regular game. It's a really solid hero that I can recommend pretty much to everyone. That's the overall utility, and it also incorporates pretty much all the other aspects that we are gonna discuss very soon. The next one is gonna be, of course, the level up balance. Level up balance is nothing more than how conveniently does the hero level up. Meaning, for example, can the hero with leveling up pop the camo balloons on round 24? Can the hero pop LEDs with the levels of this hero? Can the hero counter the sheer amount of balloons that are coming at us in the game, etc., etc.? So how convenient it stands, this leveling up stands against the rounds that hero is let's say playing on. That's as simple as that. Or in short, it means the quicker your hero levels up, the better. Quincy is the quickest one. Okay, next one is price plus hitbox. It's pretty self-explanatory. Chimps, half cash and hard mode. Also, how good hero performs in all of those game modes separately. Strat variety. How diverse are the strategy pool that you can play with this hero? Can you play with the water towers? Can you play with the, for example, ninjas? Can you play with magic towers, super monkeys, etc., etc.? The variety is the key in this aspect. Next one, races. How good does the hero perform in races? Can it stand its ground, or will it be overwhelmed by a big number of balloons? Next one is abilities plus skills, and this one is a bit tricky because not all of the heroes have the good abilities and skills, but here we evaluate level 3 ability, level 10 ability, if the hero has a level 20 ability, and the passive skills that hero obtains during the game. and level 20 or around 95 power of the hero. Here we discuss how potent hero is gonna be at its max level, or if hero doesn't level up to their max level, how strong are they on round 95? Because after that it's irrelevant. Let's begin. So, overall utility of Quincy is undeniable. It's 10 out of 10. A very good hero that levels up fast, that has the cheap price, good strategy variety, etc, etc. So, you're not gonna struggle with this one even a small bit. So this is the perfect beginner hero, but Quincy is also incorporated in the more advanced strategies, and it's just a good hero in terms of leveling up. It's the fastest leveling up hero in the game, just so you know. Okay, the next one is gonna be price plus hitbox. Quincy is the cheapest hero, meaning that he has 10 out of 10 grade over here. Hitbox. Quincy is the smallest hero in terms of hitbox, which also puts him at 10 out of 10 in this aspect. Is it good? It is very good in those criteria. It's convenient and you are getting used to it very quickly. The next one, chimps, half cash and hard mode. Here is where it becomes not as let's say one-sided. So if we compare Quincy to the other heroes, he definitely stands his ground very well. However, not all of those are perfect, but I still feel like Quincy deserves 10 out of 10 in chimps and other game modes ranking. Why is that? Let's have a comparison. Okay, sniper on strong and okay, good. We're not gonna lose any lives. Perfect. So, for example, on chimps mode, what is most important? The aspect of any hero you wanna play with. First, of course, is how good it performs in the early game. How early can you place the hero? Because if you cannot place it early on, you're gonna struggle a lot. And I'm pretty sure that it doesn't need any explanation, right? If you can't place hero early on, you're gonna struggle. As simple as that. Quincy is the hero that you can place in the very beginning of the game in every game mode. Its price is 540 bucks, I'm pretty sure, so it's like very, very cheap. In chimps, you will need the abilities most likely. Usually, the better the abilities, the better the hero. Here, you don't have the groundbreaking abilities. However, the good thing about level 3 ability of Quincy is that it scales with the hero. The higher the level of Quincy, the better the popping power of this hero. The quicker it fires, the more arrows it fires, and just let's put it this way, the higher DPS of the hero becomes, damage per second. So, and this ability, it triples the attack speed of the hero. So, you have already increased attack speed by the game, by the levels, and you can also increase it even further. That's what I really like about this hero. Even though it might seem that at level 20 Quincy is rather weak, when you activate its ability, it becomes a very competent fighter, and it can be compared to the other heroes on level 20. Okay, then half cash. Half cash Quincy is also a really good hero. The sole price of this hero is invaluable there. Even though you cannot put Quincy down on the first rounds, you still have quite a good variety of options that you can choose from. Okay, let me place. You can place it very early on in the game, even though it's not gonna be like on the round 3. And you are getting a very solid hero with the same thing, abilities. Quincy can pop the Bloons, which makes it easier for you to counter anything in the game before like round 40. So round 24 camo balloons, even though on half cash it's not as paramount as in chimps, but still you are countering the round 24 and round 33 camo balloons. If you are gonna play with like, okay, I'm pretty sure I wanna upgrade the central market as well. I hope my calculations are correct. Okay. I usually play this level with Churchill, but Quincy is also a really good contender for this particular map. Okay, so are we doing fine? Yes, we're doing just fine. And now, okay, now here in this game, we will be saving up for the sub-commander on this submarine. And from this point on, we are not gonna be placing any towers other than some towers that we're gonna use later on in the game. Okay, and here we're gonna be using the Quincy's abilities to carry us partly up to round 63, and in the late round 62 we should be able to afford the sub-commander. Gorgeous. Okay, so on the half cash, you place it early on and you get those precious abilities. Level 10 ability of Quincy is really good against mass ceramics. It's pretty much the purpose of this ability. Oops. Okay, Quincy, can you handle with this? Okay, seems like Quincy can handle. Whoa, that's quite funny. Perfect. We should not have any troubles against the BFB. Yes, everything is going according to the plan. And in case we're gonna struggle too much against the game, we will... Okay, are we good? We will sell one of the submarines in order to afford the sub-commander. But here we should be just fine. It's a bit of a tense moment, but yes, the calculations were spot on, because here we have just enough at the end of round 62 to afford the sub-commander. Why is that so important? Because without it, we are gonna struggle. Okay, let me place the Wheezy Boy here so that we can get rid of the lead balloons early on. Because with Churchill, we would have the Churchill popping all balloon types, but here if you don't play with Churchill on this map, all you need to do is to place the 022 Wheezy Boys so that they melt all the leads. Okay, here the next step is to save up for the Monkey Wall Street, I'm pretty sure. So we have quite a lot of time to speak. And Chimps hard mode. Chimps have cash in hard mode. On the hard mode, Quincy is also a pretty convenient hero, especially on the easier maps, where Quincy can shoot more times at the target. One of the more convenient parts of this hero is that Quincy has the auto-targeting system. So when it hits the balloon, the arrow is gonna hit the other two balloons. And the more hero levels up, the more layers hero is gonna be destroying. So it's, you know, every good thing, like every remarkable and famous thing, person or a character, consists of these small yet very useful features and traits, such as our lovely Quincy. And the Storm of Arrows is good for round 63, round 76, round 78, round 55. So pretty much all the mass ceramic rounds is where this ability saves your butt. And it's very, very good. It's not as good in terms of damage from the blimps, but still. Also, the pro tip about Quincy, you can snipe the ceramics that come out of the blimps. For example, you have the blimps that are over here. Just So you can activate level 3 ability to deal enough damage to pop the balloon player, and then you press the level 10 ability to counter every ceramic balloons that are coming out, because it's gonna wipe out the ceramics very quickly. Okay, we should be just fine. When we will afford the Monkey Wall Street, we will have enough cash to live happily to the end of our lives. But first, we need to handle the stress of saving up 72,000 bucks. Okay, why am I so certain that I'm gonna have enough money before round 78 or on round 78? Because first, these are the farms that generate $2,400 each, and because we're gonna have mass ceramic rounds. So as you could have seen, I used level 10 ability on round 76. It's really convenient. Not every hero can allow you to deal with those rounds that easily, because you don't need that much ceramic popping power. Usually you can change your focus to the other aspects of the game, such as farming, such as adding more economy. Okay, we are good, and we'll have enough cash on round 78 at the end of this round. So you can change your focus and invest more into your economy, thus getting the easier matches at the end of the day. And you will see very soon, okay, the ability is already recovered, and we are gonna, what's strange, usually it takes, when you use the level 10 ability, okay, boom. When you use level 10 ability to counter first wave of round 78, it's usually taking just enough time to recover until the second wave, but here we had quite a lot of uptime. Maybe Quincy was buffed or something, or the monkey knowledge affects this. Okay, so it's gonna be 10 out of 10 in all of those game modes. It's a really good hero all-arounder. Strat variety. Quincy is good in terms of strat variety, but not the best. For example, with Oben, you can play more strategies than with Quincy. I would say Quincy is good in almost every strategy, but not on all maps. For example, map like Ravine, map like... Okay, let me see. Are we doing good? Okay, this is level 19, and soon we'll have level 20. Damn, I don't remember the name. The second water map out of expert maps. Flooded Gate or something like Flooded Valley. Yeah, that's how it is. So on Flooded Valley, Quincy is useless. However, Oben and Etienne, for example, are doing just fine, even though it's not the ground map. And there are a few other niche scenarios where Quincy is not suitable for some strategies. This is why I rated him at 9 out of 10. It's good, but not the best overall. Okay, now we're gonna afford... Oops, wrong upgrade path. We're gonna afford the first strike capability and then preemptive strike. Races. Quincy is not good on races. It's mediocre, so it's not gonna help you much. You're gonna be relying on the other towers most of the time, and the point of Quincy in races is maybe using level 10 ability to counter the massed ceramics in the crowd of the balloons. However, keep in mind that this ability also has its limits in terms of peers. When we are using the Storm of Arrows ability on round 76, 78, we are not using the full capacity of this ability. However, keep this in mind that when you have like 10 times more balloons on the map, when you full send from round like 20 to round 80, I don't think that Storm of Arrows is gonna be powerful enough to carry you and to destroy everything in range. So it's really important to remember, it's not omnipotent. It's good, but Quincy is specifically suited for the regular game modes, not the races. Also, I'm pretty sure that races did not exist when the first 4 heroes were introduced, so it stands to reason that Quincy was not created for races, such as almost every other hero. Only Gwen is really good in races from the initial heroes that Ninja Kiwi introduced into the game. Next one, abilities plus skills. Level 3 ability is 7 out of 10. Why? Because it's good, it powers up the Quincy, but it's nothing exceptional. It's not gonna change the tide of the game, and it will not save your life. That's why I rated it 7 out of 10. It's good, but not exceptional. Then, level 10 ability. Level 10 ability is much more useful. I already discussed the uses of this ability, but ceramics are no more with this ability. It's as simple as that. Also, guys, remember, when you're playing this with this strategy, I recommend you to sell everything on round 95, so that you have more than enough cash to feel free and chill with MAD. Okay. And you can also use the Bloon Master Alchemist, just because you don't need to worry much. I wonder if this is even a good combination, because MAD is plenty powerful to annihilate all of this, but BMA maybe will reduce ceramics to red balloons or something. Okay, doesn't really matter. And then the passive abilities of Quincy are alright. They are higher than average, which is why I rated him at 8 out of 10. Quincy sees the camo. Quincy has half-decent capabilities of popping the LEDs, and why freaking not? Okay, and we destroyed everything here. Boom! Our totems belong to us right now. And let's pick the random box. Haze and Village, I'm pretty sure I have both of those. And Dirt Monkey and Alchemist. Good. And finally, level 20 or round 95 powers. Quincy is the quickest hero to level up. I'm pretty sure that he has level 20 by round 83. So it's very early in comparison to the other heroes. For example, Open is level 20 on expert map at round 92. Churchill is not even level 20. Then Etienne is level 20 by around 95 to 97, so it depends. Quincy is at around 83. The difference is significant. But overall, prowess of this hero is, with level 3 ability, 8 out of 10. If we don't account for this ability, it's gonna be 6 to 7. But since this ability significantly boosts the damage output of Quincy, I rated this hero at 8 out of 10. And the total score of Quincy is 9 out of 10. The highest score in our show, and no hero can trample this hero, and no hero is more overall powerful than Quincy in almost every game mode you can imagine. So guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video, and I totally recommend you playing with this hero. See ya in the next one. Write your opinion.